Most people walk past janitors without giving them a second thought. They clean offices after everyone leaves, empty trash cans, mop floors, lock doors, and then disappear before the next workday begins. But one janitor turned that ordinary job into something extraordinary, a business worth millions. And the strangest part? He didn't invent anything. He didn't raise venture capital. He didn't build an app. He simply noticed something everyone else ignored, and that observation changed his life forever. For years, he worked long hours cleaning buildings. The work wasn't glamorous. Most people viewed it as a job. He began to see something different, a business. Every night he watched cleaning crews move through offices, schools, and commercial buildings. Someone was paying for those services. Every single day, every single week, every single year, no matter what the economy was doing. People always needed clean buildings. But there was something else he noticed. The company he worked for wasn't doing anything magical. No secret technology, no revolutionary system, just people solving a problem and customers paying for the solution. That realization planted a dangerous thought in his mind. What if he could do it himself? At first, the idea seemed ridiculous. He had no investors, no business degree, no wealthy family, no connections, just a mop, a bucket, and a dream that refused to go away. Most people stop there. They convince themselves they're not qualified. They wait for the perfect opportunity. He didn't. So he started small, very small. After finishing his regular shifts, he began searching for customers. He knocked on doors, called businesses, asked for opportunities. Most said no. Some didn't even respond. A few laughed. But eventually, one business owner gave him a chance. It wasn't a huge contract. In fact, most people would have considered it insignificant, but it was enough. His first customer, his first proof, his first step. And then something happened that many entrepreneurs never experience. The customer was happy, really happy. The building looked better. Complaints disappeared. Employees noticed the difference. Soon, referrals started arriving. One customer became two. Two became five. Five became 10. The business began growing. But growth created a new problem. A problem that nearly stopped everything. Success sounds exciting. In reality, it creates chaos. More customers meant more buildings. More buildings meant more work. More work meant hiring employees. And hiring employees introduced something he'd never managed before. People. Scheduling, training, quality control, missed appointments, customer complaints. Suddenly, cleaning wasn't the challenge anymore. Leadership was. Many small businesses fail during this stage, not because there's no demand, because growth breaks their systems. And for a while, it looked like that might happen here too. Customers were arriving faster than processes. The business was growing faster than the owner. But instead of giving up, he started learning. Every mistake became a lesson. Every complaint became an improvement. Every challenge became a system. Slowly, the company became stronger. Then came the breakthrough, a contract so large it changed everything. The kind of opportunity small business owners dream about. A large commercial account. The revenue from that single contract exceeded what he once earned in months. But there was a catch. If his company failed, it could destroy the reputation he had spent years building. Everything was on the line. The team worked relentlessly. Long nights, early mornings, unexpected problems, constant pressure. But they delivered. And when they did, something remarkable happened. The customer renewed, then expanded, then recommended them to others. What started as a single cleaning job was becoming an empire. This pattern appears throughout business history, not just in cleaning, in landscaping, pest control, pressure washing, waste removal, commercial maintenance. Industries most people ignore. Industries many people consider boring. Yet industries responsible for creating countless millionaires. Why? Because they solve real problems. And real problems don't disappear. Think about it. An app can become obsolete overnight. A trend can vanish in months. A viral product can be forgotten by next year. But dirty buildings? They need cleaning. Every week, every month, every year. The demand never completely disappears. And that's where the opportunity lives. Not in excitement, in necessity. Years after he first picked up a mop, his life looked completely different. The same industry, the same service, the same basic problem, but a completely different outcome. The janitor who once cleaned buildings for someone else now owned a company cleaning buildings for hundreds of customers. The work didn't change, his perspective did. And that's the lesson most people miss. Wealth doesn't always come from finding a new opportunity. Sometimes it comes from seeing an old opportunity differently. While others chase the next big thing, some entrepreneurs quietly build fortunes solving ordinary problems. Problems most people overlook. Problems most people avoid. Problems hiding in plain sight. The question isn't whether opportunities still exist. The question is whether you're willing to see them where everyone else isn't looking. Because the next million-dollar opportunity may not be revolutionary. It might be waiting behind a mop, a truck, a toolbox, or a service that nobody else finds exciting. And that's exactly why it works.